I was looking forward to it all weekend long. I just thought about, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see my people on Thursday, even knowing I record on Mondays. You guys know that. I've already shared that with you. But over the weekend was the Lionsgate portal, happened to land on my birthday. Lucky me. I got this box delivered. And I opened it up right away, and inside the box was every single product that Rasa makes. I don't know if you know about Rasa. Rasa makes superfood adaptogens that you can intake in your body. First thing, since you guys know that I have imported superfoods from all over the world for 17 years, I have actually taken companies like this from concept to total turnkey. I know quality, and I know quality well. This company did not take any shortcuts. And how I know is because I feel like I'm almost a nose when it comes to ingredients. So I sat with this. I sat with it and I felt it. I love their packaging. Their packaging is gorgeous, just beautifully done. Every single one of them is different. I don't know if you can see, this is their creamer. And today I got to try it this morning. And I wasn't even going to showcase them today, but I just felt so compelled because of their quality. And I just thought, I was just so impressed with them sending me their gold spoon with their big clip, because each one of these bags is a serving size of 4. That means that you get 4 separate days out of each packet. How cool for us that travel. And you can just put your little clip on there and you could take that with you. It sits well in an Airbnb or a hotel. You know, you can make your hot water. And I love the little French press. I mean, come on, it's customized. It's so beautiful. So I decided, because I'm a cacao snob when it comes to cacao, and I thought if I was going to talk about this, that I needed to tasted their cacao. And so I tasted a little bit of it and I just loved it. I let it cool down because it's a hot day. In fact, if you can hear fans going, it's because it's so hot out here today. And can we just talk about this do-rag that they sent me? I mean, the color, this golden yellow, is beautiful. I'm just so impressed with this company. And you know me, I'm not going to talk about a product or put my name on it unless I wholeheartedly believe in it. Their ingredients are quality. And just to name a couple of their ingredients that are in these products, I got to put my glasses on for this because you know the fine print. Roasted cacao, roasted chicory, roasted burdock. I mean, this is just amazing. Roasted dandelion. It's got roasted date seed, roasted maca, and Ceylon cinnamon, one of my favorite cinnamons, high quality. Ashwagandha, rhodiola. I mean, these are some of these single ingredients I take in already on a daily basis. I mean, I could cut that out and just have this and drink this every day. And they have overlapping ingredients in their other products. I would go ahead and go over and check them out. But one of the most impressive things is the why behind them making this. And the founder, Lopa, she's got a story. And I'll tell you that this is probably not the last you'll hear about this company. So let's move on to our herb of the week. I switched it up because of memory. I want to talk about the rosemary and how important rosemary is to have in your apothecary. I mean, she is just so beautiful. Her leaves are really long. This is the culinary rosemary, if you can see her. If you can't see me, you can go over to YouTube or you can go over to Spotify if you're listening on Apple, and you can see the rosemary and everything and all the colors. And how happy I am that I have a smile on my face and I'm smiling back at you. And rosemary is a really important herb. And here's why. She supports the short-term memory, long-term memory. She is really great to be an incredible antioxidant in your body. Inflammatory, she takes down the inflammation in your body. Let's see what else. Digestive. I mean, you put her in your body on a daily basis and you will notice a difference. You will feel a little bit more awake. And what I mean by that is you're not going to feel sluggish. Just like I was talking about these products, all the superfoods out there have powerful impact on you. It's a natural single ingredients. And a lot of these herbs out there have overlapping benefits. And it's okay. Like you could take a cup of Rasa and drink it, and you can still overlap with your ashwagandha. Rosemary has a benefit of short-term and long-term memory. She's great to mix in with oregano, and you can make incredible tinctures, and you can look that up, what that does. I will take oregano and rosemary tincture over a Advil or an ibuprofen all day long. So again, I'm not a doctor. I'm here for pure entertainment purposes, but definitely look into these ingredients because they are so powerful on the body. And once you start getting used to inhaling them, smelling them, breathing them, putting them on your body, intaking them, make sure that when you're buying a ingredient, an oil, to make sure that it's grade A that you're putting into your body, that you could actually cook with it if you wanted to. You don't want to put any aromatherapy, oils that are out there inside. Intaking it into your body, I wouldn't even put them on my skin because a lot of these oils penetrate into your bloodstream in a nanosecond. So we have to be careful when we're using oils and herbs and tinctures. We treat them like medicine. And I'm always going to let you know and try to educate you on what I have learned, what I have experienced. Rosemary, powerful. Would she be one of my top 5 to grow? Definitely. You're on a balcony, you definitely want to grow some culinary rosemary. So here's another thing is, my top 5 is going to be different for everybody because everyone should be growing what their body needs. And I talk about calendula a lot in many of my episodes. Calendula is really good for inflammation, but so is rosemary. Again, you're having some overlapping benefits here, and you can take them both together if you want. If you're making a loose tea blend, for sure. I mix rose in with my rosemary. And that rose will give you a high frequency. She's one of the highest frequency herbs that I grow here on the farm. And so I tend to mix her depending on what I need and what time it is during the day, because some of these herbs have a natural little pip in their step. And so you want to make sure that it's not going to keep you up. Like, for instance, you're not going to take a nighttime blend in the morning unless you really feel like you need to put your nervous system at a calm. You wouldn't take the full potency that you would take at nighttime. You would take a little bit of each herb for a nighttime blend and put it in during your morning, mid-morning, I would say. If you are feeling you're going to have a day that's going to challenge you, you notice my language that I didn't say. I'm going to go ahead and say it because you always want to find the better feeling thought. Stressed, right? Challenged. Dance with it. Dance with the energy that you are coming up against, right? Take each moment at a time and always find that better feeling thought throughout the day, and finding gratitude in everything, even those challenges, because those are happening for a reason. And when things like that show up, different emotions, there's always an herb for everything. So dive deeper into this with you and with me, right? I want this for you. I want you feeling good. I want you to stop playing small. I want you to show up in rooms big, and shine bright, because that is why you're here, right? And by now, you already know that what I'm going to bring to the table is a little bit of a spiritual nudge. I launched, if I didn't say so already, I launched Microdosing Conscious Living. You can find that series over on Instagram. I love recording them. I love showing up every single day. I love giving and offering something that you can look forward to each day, and just stepping more and more into that conscious living lifestyle. That's what I want. I want to spark joy. Let's dive a little bit deeper into rosemary. So, you know, a lot of culinary chefs will use this as medicine. And when you're going to, you know, when you're going into restaurants and you are being plated with small portions, you know that you're sitting in an incredible restaurant with a chef that is watching every single thing that goes on just that plate. And some of these chefs are using little tiny tweezers and picking up even a little escargot or caviar, whatever it is, if they're putting the caviar on top of the escargot. I mean, they are paying attention to everything. A lot of these chefs are using these herbs as medicine, a little bit of the medicine on top of these one bites. And people can feel it because it's high quality superfood herb. And so I love that. I love walking into a restaurant where I know a chef is so in tuned and I already know what their menu is going to be. And I know that I'm going to get quality ingredients. So I love seeing that now more and more. And we talked about the brain and mental clarity that rosemary brings to you. I will tend to cut her up fresh. If I want an oomph in the morning, I'll drink her around 10 o'clock and I'll drink her hot. I'll drink her in a little 6-ouncer cup and I'll shoot her. And that is when I'm going in and I'm going to be creating a lot of written content. I will take my rosemary and she will just help me focus. So I always want to share my little tidbits and the tools that I have in my toolbox so that way you could take shortcuts. But I always say to you, do your own due diligence and look up the herbs and look up what you're putting into your body, because everything holds frequency and everything has a benefit except for dead food, fast food. That is calories, and it's going to sit in your body and it's going to make you feel uncomfortable, and you're not going to get lit up from dead food. So if this is new to you, start taking it in little bits at a I promise you, it's like once you see the signs, you don't unsee them. It's the same thing with food. Once you start tasting the fruit, the organic fruit, the non-GMO fruit and vegetables, you start getting energy and you start feeling it and you start enjoying the benefits of it. You're going to start to crave it, and then you're not going to want to crave the fast foods out there. I don't even want to give them power because it's just dead food. And it's not something that I would personally put in my body. And I don't judge you if you eat it. I know one of the things is people don't have enough time, but you can start small and work your way up, right? So that is our episode on rosemary. I'm trying to think if I left anything out. I don't think, and I don't believe I did. I just want you to know that I am so grateful for you. I'm grateful for all the new followers. I'm grateful for you following us over on the socials. And also don't forget to dive into the brand new Corporate Hippie Oracle. We have Marco Fuller on the cover and Jane Stewart as our builder, and lots of incredible articles in there. And you know, my favorite is Chobiz, so I can't wait for you guys to dive into that portal. I'll see you next week. I will miss you until then. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. See you.